living animals will display a number of behaviours through their life. Some of these will be repetitive, or some will be very random. But all that is known is that they display behaviours as a way to communicate, show emotions, strike fear into predators and prey, and also to protect themselves. I am specifically interested in domestic dog behaviour, and in this report I will explain the frustration behaviour of dogs, how they display it, why they display it, and how it can be resolved. The state of frustration can be assimilated with the fear reactions that occur after adverse stimuli are introduced at physiological and behavioural levels. Frustration can also be involved with everything a dog does at a young age. A dog will get frustrated during communication, in its obedience training, in specific training, or when a common practice or routine has been altered. Imagine a dog that normally enters the house every time he or she scratches the door, and one day he or she surprisingly finds that the door is locked. In this case, the most commonly observed practice would be that the dog would start scratching at the door more intensely, followed by barking, whining, jumping, and even digging. And then it would gradually stop. This study evaluated the frustration levels of a domestic dog during a communicative situation involving interaction with humans. This study was conducted using 27 dogs. 15 of these dogs were female and 12 were male, as well as the data from another 18 dogs used in a previous experiment. Dogs were studied while in familiar environments and were rewarded with food after each exercise. This study had three components: the warm-up, the acquisition, and the extinction. There were 10 dependent measures on which these dogs were evaluated between. The results were assessed by two trained observers who reviewed all footage and had an inter-observer agreement of over 90%. The acquisition stage was the most important of these stages, showing that the instrumental gazing at the experimental's face increased over time, and during the extinction period the dog would lie down. This has shown for the first time that domesticated dogs are also increased with their frequency of ambulation, sniffing, and vocalization. This has further extended the knowledge about frustration behaviours in domestic dogs. Dogs are intelligent animals and show emotions like humans do. So it is important to understand these and determine what is making a dog frustrated.